My question is, how did the Indian Army know that the Pahalgam attack was carried out by Pakistan only?
This is, of course, a number of factors which were there, and most of them are now there in the open media. Right in the beginning, if I recall, there was an organization known as TRF, which claimed responsibility for these particular attacks. TRF was closely linked to LET in the past, and when probably they saw the scale of the attack, they immediately withdrew that particular claim. But in the digital era, whatever imprint you leave in the digital domain will remain forever. So we are able to trace back that these activities, who had uploaded the responsibility, and then who had deleted those acts and disclaimers, etc., that were all done. Number of, if you remember, one of the targets which we hit, that was in Punjab, known as Sarjal village. Sarjal village is nothing. There is just an old PHC of theirs, a public health center, which is just a small barrack and a small MI room. From that particular place, 4 or 5 terrorist groups had infiltrated earlier. And since we had technical intelligence from the equipment which was recovered from them, that the start point of the release was that particular place. It had no other significance. We hit it to convey a message that we know from where you start when you launch your your terrorist, and that's why we hit such kind of targets. So we had some kind of concrete evidence that there was complicity of people residing across the border in these particular attacks. The language which the people used was not the language which Kashmiris use. It was the language which is spoken by people in Pakistan. So there are a number of such kind of evidence which led us to the conclusion that these attacks were done by people from across the borders. And there could be more evidence of this with intelligence agencies. So that's all I had to tell you about this.
What were the difficulties and living conditions that the army faced during the war?
This particular war was slightly different from the wars we have fought earlier. In some manner, we have described it as non-contact warfare. You know, some of the times we were striking quite deep and the depth of Pakistan. The range of weapons which we used was very, very long. We saw our adversary only through the help of satellite images or electronic intelligence or signal intelligence. We did not see them face to face. So this war was slightly different. It was also multi-domain. This was being fought in land, air, sea, electromagnetic, space, cyber, all these domains. So these were the kind of challenges which the soldiers faced to adapt to this kind of warfare.